This is the custom machine made, dull exposure. This is the inside of the fuse box here. That the machine will not work activated until the door is shut. So we'll shut the door. And now the machine is up and running. Air, control the machine. By that. Now it's activating the machine. Air coming down to the fill station. Right here where the liquid is stored. This is a machine from the other part. We have two Branson 900 machines here. The application, the way the machine is set up right now, this Branson has been turned off and pulled away. We have two valves. So we'll go around and the machine will engage. We'll go until there is 3 lights in the back here, and then the machine is finally engaged, which happens when the flush chamber will activate a switch, and now it's ready to go. Alright, now the machine, right now, is not activated. You can take the button here. Just right now, it's only working when we touch the left button, but none of the stations will work. It's a way to check the machine. Then what we can do is be able to turn this knob here, which then activates the button on this side, which activates all the stations. We will put in an acrylic tube that has been capped. We'll press that button, and then go to the first fill station. None of the other stations will work because of the light sensors that will identify if a part is present. It comes up. Now seal. Typically at this time we would load another piece in here, so you just keep filling and moving parts around. Then we go to the top off station in the back, which will then top off the acrylic tube. Now we will advance the station. At that point, that is set up for another application that the machine can do, but we will skip that station and now go to the seal station here where we plug it. This is the plug station. It comes up and the part comes around, and at this point we remove the part which has been plugged properly by this apparatus. It comes down, we take out the part, and at this time we would put in a new part. Now we'll do a multiple cycle to see how the machine runs when we fill numerous tubes at the same time. Acrylic tube is being filled up to a proper amount, controlled by air. You never want the tube to fill up too much because then the sonic welder will not seal apart completely. Now we'll continue on the cycle as it is around. At this time I will remove a piece and place it down here, and then we'll activate the machine. The next station comes around. Take off the completed piece. Put it here. So we wait. At any time when this apparatus is running and someone reaches to grab a piece before any one cycle is complete, there's a light shield right here that will actually trigger the machine, which will shut it off. That will shut down all stations, so all construction of the piece is ceased at that point for safety, so no one hurts themselves. At that point, we take it off, and they're done. Right now, we're going to insert a blank piece, which could be any size. It could always be altered if we change, or you could actually have this stuff, these jigs reconstructed, which I had done for this machine, which I'll show you later. So we have that. Got the right button on. Turn on the machine. That activates the air. And now we go to the first fill station. As you see, none of the other machines, all the stations work at this time. Now we go and have the piece sonically welded. It only takes a few seconds. Now we go to station number 3, where it is filled. Now we will go to station number 4, which doesn't work for this application. That's station 5. Now we go to station 6, where it comes where a BB is placed in the hole. Shields it shut. And we go down to unload and load station. And what we've had in this machine, this was a part we had added onto the original machine, which I'll take off. They screw in with nuts. They have lining up nut and bolts so everything goes into the proper location. And at this point, which is another jig underneath, where it can hold any type of part, which also then can be customized. And we'll take this part the machine was originally designed for, which is another compartment that requires liquid to be filled into it, and we place it in. And at this point, we press the next station. And as we leave the top off station, we now go to the plug station, where we'll pick up a plug off a inline feeder, places it. Then we come to the other Branson machine, which will seal it shut. Plug will go. The piece was in there, and at this point, we will then bring it around where the piece is then picked up and removed, and a plug has been sealed into place. And we'll demonstrate another container being filled. Once the part is in there, the jig will automatically tighten around the object. I'd like to demonstrate how the inline feeder will run a plug-in. There's a light sensor in here that knows that there's a part in place. And at this point there's a suction compartment right here. And what we will do is run a cycle that shows how the piece is now picked up. So we'll move over. Goes back, waits for another piece to fall in place. And at this point we will move it around where it is sonically welded into place, and then we will move it around, and at that point we will remove the piece. The plug has been sonically welded into place where a new apparatus will be placed inside. What we also have with this machine is other components that can go with the Branson. We have 4 different types of horns that can be retrofitted onto the existing Bransons. And we also have a motherboard for one of the Bransons and a second circuitry board for the Branson's circuitry board that's very easily installed. our spare parts for the Bransons. Our Bransons have never gone down. They run millions of units we've never even came close to. We just were able to acquire them when we got one of the Bransons, and I thought it'd be better safe than sorry, and that's why we have them. If you have any questions on how the machine works or any other mechanisms that are included with the machine, feel free to get hold of the dealer. They can pass the questions on to me about these